I'm Thorn Dickinson. This show allows me to talk with Mainers working on the most important clean energy project to ever come to our state. We discuss how this project is providing jobs and other benefits today while creating clean energy for a better tomorrow.
Have you got any pushback from anybody in the community? No, that it sounds like you're somewhat vocal about your supports.
There are people, but I almost think they've drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I think your point is a good one. I think, there were a lot of myths that began to be spreaded about the project, and we've tried really hard to dispel those, but we're still working on them today. And there's a lot of good Mainers that I've met along the way that still...
You do have a pretty sweet job, mister. I'm telling you, you really do. I bet you do, my goodness.
It is an interesting job because, ultimately I'm accountable for the project. But, I've lived in Maine since 2003. I have roots here. I wouldn't be behind a project that I don't believe in so much.
Plus, this stuff's coming out of Canada. We don't even have to change the infrastructure that we have or add into it, although I think that would be pretty sweet also. You go up to a Ziskahost and you look at that coming all the way down through. It's quite a network. It's some good planning and forethought went into that. And plus just the longevity of it, the sustainability of it, I guess, is another thing. You don't have to worry about the snow falling on the panel and not generating electricity or the wind not blowing. So just so simple and so easy and so productive.
Sometimes I feel like, because if you break it down, you have the property taxes and you have the jobs, you have the cleaner air, the lower energy costs. All those things are there, but then there's these other packages that have heat pumps and electric vehicle programs, low income. It's almost like sometimes it sounds the wrong way to say it, but there's almost like so many benefits that it's hard to talk about them all.
Yeah, and plus, gee, why can't they see that? Yeah. And they, whomever they are, they could be a very big group of people, or whomever. Those faceless people, we'll say. And it's just kind of like, pushing towards electric cars and all this stuff, but yet trying to rein in, the supply of it's almost like the supply line. They want to choke it off, but yet we want to put more taps in the pipeline to suck off it. So it just doesn't seem to, it just doesn't go.
One of the other benefits, I'm not sure you know about this, is we're putting huge amount of fiber optic on these poles, and then we're making it available along the community. So every place where we cross a road, we're going to have a tie point, and that fiber optic connects right into the line that goes from London to New York City.
Yeah, that's sweet. That is, see, and I don't think very many of us know that, because I didn't realize that the fiber optic was going to be made available in that sense. And the state government has been trying for years to pass these bond issues to expand all that. And lo and behold, here's a wonderful opportunity for that. And I think that's interesting too. With the COVID, it has shown us different things, that people do work from home now. The Lord will use something bad and will make a blessing come out of it. And that's a big part of that. I'm truly, truly hopeful that, people of the state, when it comes to the ballot box in November, which I think that's a sham also, because that goes back to, being the property owner and then fulfilling all of the commitments that were laid upon the table, and then some, and a lot of then somes. I realize that also, that for the people to think that they can say no to that, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. It's free. Good Lord gave it to us, let's use it. All we're gonna have to do is have a little corridor. Not bad at all, not bad. Sweet, it's nice.
It has been an absolute thrill to have this conversation with you. I mean, for someone that has lived here, grown up with it, been around the hydro industry, and then really, I could tell, thoroughly kind of reviewed it before you put the signs on support. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and I really appreciate all your support.
Well, thanks, Thorn. Yeah. It's been nice talking with you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
You too.
And you too, Johnny. And you too, Ted.
It was a wonderful conversation with Clayton. We covered many, many topics. It was great to see his passion come through, and really refreshing to see somebody who had pushed away the myths about this project and really focused on the facts and how important this project is for the state and the region.